out there 6 times already, and nobody does anything. So I'm like, all right, baby. You might have heard, but you haven't lived it.
So Mike, we're live streaming, huh?
Yes, sir.
Exciting.
Rick is here to make sure that it's been too long.
How's politics? Are you running? Oh, okay.
No, I just put on sports and expedition. A lot better than this. A lot better than the councils. I did my 2 jobs.
Yeah, I know. I have 21 months. I have a clock. I'm going to count down clock now.
I don't want to get
No.
You wouldn't even know what else to do in a minute.
I do. I have something else I really want to retire.
I don't blame you.
Want to move?
Are you moving?
Well, he wants to go to the shore.
Yeah,
He wants to go south.
when I retire.
Roanoke, yeah. He's been looking at houses. And, yeah, the pressure's on.
You are live streaming.
Right now?
Yeah, camera's hot.
They heard that moving. How you doing? You got my favorite color on, Ronnie. You always know.
No, but I mean, they announce your name, and they announce my name, but they're never going to catch up.
I'm getting there. Hi, Vicky Rogers.
Yeah. I work for school now.
Okay. Oh, wait, no.
Meg, what's going on? How's everything going?
It's great. I love it.
Oh, wait. We have to use this guy.
Good, how are you? Any luck with this sealess sphere? We have to get that approved somehow. Yes. He's working on talking with the county VA on that. But all right, we need to even if you have to submit, take a
Oh.
Hey.
Face it that way. How are you? Good to see you. It's so nice to see you. It's so nice to have you as CHS president there. Thank you very much. Sorry.
Right.
It's great to see you. I don't even know what to think about it, but with your permission, if you actually have, I'll take a picture and I'll send it over. If you send it to my email, I'll ask that. I can forward it to them. And I'll send it to you. Right. So what'll happen? Right, come to me on Wednesday. You can just put it there, but if not, got it. Okay, thank you. Okay, what did I say? I hope I didn't say anything no, you should see our ad that just came out like 5 seconds ago.
I mean, I start like now because the winter. Go get it. I'll take it. Come on, you got pull, man. You got pull. I see a couple of these. No. You know, my hand eye coordination is good. I hit a couple balls, but my full eye coordination, like I can't. I would put it this way, I would be a defender. Definitely need to go. Listen, make sure that you got the ball going in. Right? Thanks, Vic.
Coach, what do you think?
Thank you.
Yeah, but it makes the whole thing, you know how you say it's in the soil like that, but it makes like the whole eyes
How are you? Slept on like 4,000. I always see you away from me on this. Never I go in there. No, twice today.
But that's what he's complaining about.
Thanks, Rob.
Is it?
They have that. Danny, you ready?
What's up, Chad?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started. If everybody could gather around. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Danny Robertosi. I'm the proud superintendent of the Clifton Public School District, and even prouder to be here today at such a momentous occasion. We have a very brief program today. I'm going to say a few words. Our athletic director, Mr. Malahi, will say a few words, and our board president, Mr. Smith, will say a few words and also recognize many of the dignitaries we have with us today. So thank you to our Board of Education members who are here, our City Council representatives who are here. You will be recognized formally by our Board President. But the most important people that are here today is this group of young people here. It's 4 years ago that I became the superintendent, and the first thing that I did in the first 2 months here in Clifton was toured the facilities. And I remember seeing the old tennis courts for the first time and thinking that they were probably original to the building and probably outdated and probably maybe not even safe. And I asked a few questions, and I remember speaking to Coach at the time and making a promise to the coach that I would do everything in my power to try to upgrade the facilities for our students. I hope that what you see today, only with the support of the Board of Education, I hope that what you see today you are very proud of. And I hope that it gives you pride knowing that you get to play for a district that cares about you, that wanted to provide you with excellent facilities so that you could represent our community really well. I think it's important to note that this entire project was funded through capital reserve funds. But not to get too technical, but what that means is there was no additional taxpayer money utilized for this for these grounds. As you may or may not know, we have many facility projects going on through the district. New heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems paid for through our referendum. New security vestibules paid for through our referendum. But this particular project was something that I'm proud to say was done without any additional burden to the taxpayer. So I think that's something that should be applauded. So at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our athletic director, Mr. Tom Malahi, who's going to share a few words. Tom?
Thank you, Dr. Robertosi. Thank you, everybody, for being here on behalf of our tennis program, our tennis coaches. Coach Cole, longtime coach. He's the head girls coach. Coach Whitwer is the head boys coach. He's been there for a couple of years. Coach Parisi and Coach Giordano are assistants. And we also have a longtime assistant coach, Ann Tate, who wasn't able to attend today. But I know she's very excited for this project. Just want to thank quickly the administration, Dr. Robertosi, and the central administration, as well as our board, for their commitment to athletics. The amount of facility upgrades that we've had over the last few years has really been impressive. I can't think of another districts that's done as much in such a short time. So thank you very much. Just a quick story. 10 years ago when I got to Clifton High School, one of the first projects that I wanted to do was the tennis courts. And I called a resurfacing company in Montclair, and he said, no offense, but I've been called about 6 or 7 times over the past couple of years, and no one's ever done anything. So for this board and this administration to give us this beautiful product that we have here, we're very excited, and no pressure, guys, but you're going to have to win a lot of matches here, all right, our boys and girls. I'm definitely going to do a lot of winning here and make a lot of memories. So that's all I've got, and I'm going to give it back to Dr. Robertosi. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Malahi. At this time, it's my honor to introduce our Board of Education President, Mr. Jim Smith, to say a few words.
Thank you to everyone that has come out today. We're so glad that we had some good weather, so that we're wearing our short sleeves and our shirts, and the microphone's falling here. Before I say a few words, I'd just like to introduce some dignitaries that are here today from our friends across the street at City Hall. We have our city manager, Mr. Nick Villano, here. Councilwoman Rosemary Pino, and Councilman Tony Latona. I think that's everyone from the city, right? Okay, and the Board of Education, who was determined and dedicated to making sure that this project took place. It was very important for the board to come forward and let the tennis team, the tennis coaches, and the tennis program know that they are just as important as any other sport in Clifton High School. So this is the product of the board's faith and dedication into the program, and the board was asked to go out and find a way that we could add the 5th tennis court so that we could have tournament style tennis matches here, that you needed that 5th tennis court. And we turned to our ever faithful architects. Rodney's here representing our architects, and we thought in no way would it possibly be able to be done. But as you see, it was done, and it's a tremendous facility now for tennis, and this board worked very hard to make that happen for you guys. So I'd just like to introduce the people that were involved in this and continue to be involved in every aspect of your education and extracurricular life here at Clifton High School. So from our Board of Education, we have, I'll just start over here with Commissioner Fahim Abedrabo. And next we have Commissioner Ritchie. Over here we have Commissioner Judy Bassford. Mr. Alan Paris. Mr. Faraz Awad. And Mr. Tony Santiago. Okay, also from our central administration, we have our assistant superintendents. We have Mr. Mark Gingaro and Mrs. Janina Kusalevich. Okay, and someone very important to the projects that are happening around Clifton right now, we have our top project manager, Mr. Al Marcione. And we have, I always forget his title because he does so much in our district, but Director of Student, Mike, help me out.
Director of Operations.
There you go. Director of Operations, Mr. Mike Doctor. And then obviously from our high school administration, we have your ever faithful principal here, Mr. Ahmad Shahada? No, Ahmed, sorry. Our assistant business administrator, Mr. Ahmed Shahada. And with our building principals, let me start over, where are we? Mr. Waka, Mr. Keegan, and our director of security, who we're so glad to have back, Miss Megan, it's not Conti, it's Conti still, Miss Megan Conti. And a former Board of Education member who was part of this project and was dedicated into making sure this happened, former board member, Mr. Jim Daly. So again, we are continued dedicated to the extracurricular programs here at Clifton High School, to the sporting programs, to our wonderful trainers, Trainer Tom and Trainer Nicole, for all the work that you do for our athletes. We're very appreciative of that. And I hope that you all will enjoy taking a look around and seeing the great tennis courts, the great job that we put in that retaining wall over there. And then hopefully in the next coming weeks, you'll also see the dedication to the great band field that is up at the top. So again, students, players, tennis players, we wish you all the very best in your season here and in any endeavors you take on from Clifton High School. And we hope that these courts will bring you much luck and success in all that you do. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Smith. Before we take a couple pictures and cut the ribbons, I think it's important to note that because the previous facilities were in such bad shape and not really regulation, we haven't had a home match here in Clifton in 3 years. And even then, we only had one. So for the first time ever, you will have at least as many home matches as you have, going away. Home court advantage is a big deal. And the fact that you couldn't represent Clifton High School on your own turf is something that has now been corrected. So I think that's an important thing to note. Without any further ado, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have the Board of Education members first to come up. We'll take a picture. And then I'd like the students and the rest of our dignitaries to join us in a group picture. And then we'll cut the ribbon, and then you can wander around, pick up a tennis racket, but don't hurt yourself. Okay? And as Mr. Smith mentioned, sometime in the near future, we will do another brief ceremony for the opening of our new band field, which is also stunning. If you get a chance, if you haven't seen it, take a walk up there and take a look at it. So if I could have the Board of Education members come up, please. Who's got the scissors? Jim, you go in the middle with the scissors. Mr. Rose, could you direct us? You take a picture first? Don't cut it. It's working? All this, you can't see.
if I can have our friends from City Council and Mr. Volano join us for a picture, please. And then we're going to bring in the students in 1 minute. Where's he going? Mr. Honda?
We have an ongoing joke on this side. We're only got one.
That's all right.
Nick, would you come on this side?
There's a reason why. Trust me. There's a reason why.
I'm not doing that. Now, if we could have the team come together, coaches and the team, come on up. You guys are going to be right in the middle, and we're going to go around you. Well, you know what? Let's get a picture of the coaches and the team together first, guys, and then we'll take a big group one.
Yeah, they'll all be on the website, so you can just grab them off of there.
Why your brain only see OCD?
Maybe. Tomorrow.
Come on, guys, step forward here.
There's a thing on the main website that says district photo gallery.
Coaches.
Just click on it by date. Excellent. I'll look today.
So guys in the back, you're a little on the hidden side, so you're going to have to...
Let's leave a space in the middle so we can see the ribbon here.
The taller guys are going to have to go in the back.
You can't see yourself.
Tell them how to do it. Tell them how to do it.
You can't see yourself.
There we go. That's teamwork right there.
All right, you're going to take a few one with the bell. 3, 2, 1. And then go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Okay, stay there, guys. Dignitaries, please. Administration, dignitaries. And then after this picture, Mr. Smith, you got the scissors. You will do the honors.
They're broken.
There you go. Come right back here, guys.
Okay, Mr. Mejia, you want to, you're kind of blocking things. Go, don't fall.
Girls, come in.
Coach. Girls,
Mr. Smith, I'm not going to be able to see you.
You guys go up front. You guys go up front.
Can you kneel
All right,
or
Coach, you're
no?
hiding back here.
Some of the kids.
Perfect. Excellent. Nice.
All right. All right.
Is everybody in? What should we
Like it?
close up that gap?
How's it look, Mr. Rose? Good? All right.
This gentleman in the green back there just refuses to be photographed. So there we go. 3, 2, 1. And one more for insurance. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Great. Thank you.
Guys, you can stay right around here. Mr. Smith is going to do the honors with the scissors. Watch out, they're dangerous. Coach, is there a captain?
Patrick.
Could we have one of the girls players, please? Coach, could we have one of the girls? Nada, you're in. Mr. Smith, you got a young lady from the girls team, a young man from the boys team, and we're going to get a nice picture. Let's get a picture first.
Some of them, I think.
Shove it. We sharpen it too. Feel free to walk around. That concludes our ceremony. But feel free to walk around, take pictures. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
That will conclude the ceremonies. You're free to walk around and take a look. And as always, we thank our staff, Mr. Rose, Mr. McConey, and Mr. Mecca. Thank you all for your help and assistance with this and with everything all year long. Thank you all for coming today.
No switch. No switch. Yeah, I think so. I think it's in good shape for the courts, so everybody in the way. So.